Hello and welcome to my video. So I've been seeing on social media that the people have been saying that Bianca Belair's title reign has been bad. And I am here to say that I disagree and I agree at the same time. You see, I'm in the middle about this. Because Bianca Belair has been champion since WrestleMania, so I think it's nearly been 200 days. And I will say it was great. Well, not great. I think it was a very good, solid reign up until Money in the Bank. Because at Money in the Bank, she was supposed to face Rhea Ripley, and we were all excited for that. And then Rhea Ripley ended up getting her stupid ass injured. Don't know how, but she ended up getting injured. And then she ended up going against Carmella instead. And her and Carmella had like 3 title matches against each other. And I love Carmella, but those matches weren't necessarily like the best. They were just okay. You know what I mean? Nothing special. And then at SummerSlam, she had a great match against Becky Lynch. And then Bayley, Io, and Dakota Kai returned. And basically, Bianca joined Alexa and Oscar. And they basically been having a feud against Control for like an entire month. Faced Control at Clash at the Castle. Got pinned by Bayley. And now it's like they're building towards a Bianca Belair versus Bayley match. I will say, I think Bianca Belair not having the greatest reign, I think it would have been great if they did the 6-woman tag match on Raw and then had Bayley versus Bianca at Clash of the Castle, because it's like, it felt like when they were having the 6-woman feud, it felt like the Raw Women's Championship was just an accessory because the title wasn't being defended. The title wasn't being talked about. It was just basically about tag teaming. And it's just like, there's already a tag team division. Why are we having another tag team? Why are we having a tag team match with the women's champion on a pay-per-view? Like, it's not that serious. Like, like, girl, they could have just had Control versus Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka on Raw, and then Bayley and Bianca at the pay-per-view. That would have made the title, seem more important than just being an accessory. You know what I mean? Like, I will also say, like, Bianca Belair, she hasn't had, like, the greatest, like, feud. I feel like the feud against Bayley, I feel like it's good. There's a lot of depth. There's a lot of layers. But I don't know how the match will be because I don't really like their chemistry. But I feel like they're going to have a good feud. But other than Bayley, she didn't really have much of, like, a big feud against anyone else. I mean, she had the feud against Becky Lynch. But that was kind of short. And then they had the match. And then Becky ended up going away. But it wasn't okay, But it was a bit tired because we had seen Becky versus Bianca, like, for the whole year prior to that. And then her feud against Carmella, it was kind of just like, okay, we know Carmella's going to lose each and every time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, girl. And then the triple threat match against Oscar and Becky, it was like, it wasn't really much of a feud with Bianca involved. You know what I mean? Like, it was more like, I don't know. It was a good match, but there wasn't really much of a feud, And then I will say, Bianca, her mic skills have kind of gone downhill during this reign. I will say every time she gets on the mic, she sounds like a gay black man. Like, I don't know. I just be like, whenever she gets on that mic, I'll be just like, why is this faggot talking? I mean, just like, she just sounds like a gay man. Like, she sounds like a character from, like, Pose. Like, she sounds like she needs to be on RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, the way she be talking, she be smacking her lips and clicking her hands. It's just like, girl, Like, I just feel like it just doesn't feel natural whenever she speaks. Like, it just feels so fake. Like, girl, like, just speak like a regular, normal human being and drag bitches on the mic because that's what you can do. Like, I don't know. I just haven't been feeling her on the mic. Like, nah, ma'am. So I will say, like, even though she's had good matches, she's had some good segments as champion, I will say it could be better. It could be better. It's Bianca Belair. She's literally the biggest female in the women's division at the moment. Like, I think in wrestling, at the moment, Bianca Belair's name is probably the biggest. You know what I mean? Like, Bianca Belair is the main girl of wrestling. Like, she's one of the best wrestlers in the entire world. And I just feel like this title reign is just not doing her justice. Like, she just deserves more. Like, give her more challenges, consistent feuds, more time on the mic, more time with the segments. You know what I mean? Like, just give her what she deserves. You know what I mean? So I won't say it's a bad reign. It's just not as good as it should be. You know what I mean? It's definitely better than Liv Morgan's reign. I'm seeing some people on social media say that Liv Morgan's reign is better than Bianca Belair's, and I'm like, you are smoking crack. You're smoking weed. You are on that Henny. Like, you need to lay off the alcohol. Like, for you to be saying that Liv Morgan's reign is better than Bianca Belair. I'm like, if we compare the matches that both of them have had, Bianca Belair's matches have her Bianca Belair's title defense matches shit all over Liv Morgan's matches. Every single match that Liv Morgan has had in her career, Bianca Belair's title matches in this reign are 10 times better than every single one of them. I like Liv, but Liv, girl, don't hype that girl up. Don't hype that girl up because she's going to start feeling herself like she masturbating. And let me tell you something, she should not be feeling herself because her reign has not been the greatest. Period. Plain blank her. Like, her match against Shayna Baszler at Clash of the Castle, y'all overhyped the shit out of that. It was a cute match. Definitely not a great match. But it was, girl, we're not going to compare Bianca Belair to Liv Morgan. That's like comparing Gucci to fucking Walgreens. That's like comparing Donatella Versace to fucking who the fuck? Girl, I don't know. Girl, I don't know. Like comparing it to some off-brand, fashion outlet like Shein. How you gonna compare Donatella Versace to Shein? You know what I mean? Like that, you can't do that. But anyways, that was my video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at CocoWWE1. Thank you.